back to Go by Stephanie Mia. Today we're going to start at the back of our mat. We're going to start with our feet hip width apart. We're just going to ground through the soles of our feet, paying attention to the four corners of our feet and just gain some balance. When you're ready, you're going to lift your arms up and overhead. Big inhale, take your time, and exhale, arms come down. One more time, bend generously in those knees, arms come up, tilt your head back, inhale, take a nice breath here, and exhale. This time we're going to bend at your hips and bring your palms to lay flat on the mat. Take a couple seconds here, and when you're ready, walk your palms forward to the top of your mat. Once you're there, you're going to come to the top of a plank and then slowly lower your knees towards the mat. You're in your familiar tabletop position, and from there you're going to send your hips back and down to come into child's pose. Drop your head to the mat, breathe deeply here. We're taking this practice nice and steady, so just focus on your breath and relax into this pose. Breathe in for 4 and exhale for 4. Breathe in, and on an exhale, come back to tabletop position. And in this position, you're going to bump your hips to the left as you look to your right ankle. Nice. And then take it to the other side. Bump your hips to the right as you look to your left. Just trying to gently mobilize the spine as we go. Going to repeat on one side and then repeat on the other side. Paying attention to your body and how you're feeling. And from there, we're going to gently do some cat-cow reps. Inhale, drop the belly, and exhale, curve through the spine. Inhale, drop the belly again, and exhale, curve the spine. Remember to sync your movement with your breath and just focus on being present and being aware of yourself and where your mind goes during this practice. Keeping it slow, we're going to stretch the arms out in front of us and drop our chest to the mats. We're going to come into puppy pose. Hips high towards the sky or ceiling, opening up through that chest, inhaling deeply as we relax our nervous systems. We are here for 1 more second, and then we're going to shift, bringing our palms back to our center and send our hips back again into child's pose. Drop the head to the mat and relax here. Taking it slow, inhale and exhale, come back to tabletop. Curl the toes under as we pick the hips up and send it up and back into our downward facing dog. Nice here, strong stance. Rotate the shoulders so the armpits are facing each other. Engage the core as we lift the right leg up off the mat. And bend that right knee. And we're going to drop that up into our lunge. Good job. From here, find your balance. And then we're going to pick it up into a high lunge. And open the arms to cactus arms. Inhale. And exhale as we drop those arms and clasp them behind our back, palms facing each other. We're going to pull down, drop the knee even further, and come into a nice stretch through our hip flexors and open up continuously through the chest. Drop the head back for a deeper stretch. You've got it. 1 more second. And then we're going to bring our belly to the top of our thighs. Our left palm touches the mat as we look towards our right arm facing upwards towards the sky or ceiling. Twisting towards our right leg. Nice, maintaining our balance, maintain the strong stance. We're going to slowly drop that back leg. And from here, we're going to reverse it, cartwheeling the arms. We're going to touch our calves with our right hand and stretch our left arm overhead. If the leg is inconvenient, you can try the mat, or just lean towards that leg. It doesn't matter if you don't actually touch it. From here, we're going to cartwheel the arms, plant the palms. We're going to pick up that right leg and send it back into a downward facing dog. Get comfortable here, engage the abs, send the heels back on the mat, armpits facing each other. Take a deep breath as you begin to bend one leg, maybe the right leg, and then rotate to the other leg. Continue at your own pace, and as always, match your breath to your movement. I'm gonna take it to the left side, left leg comes up, ground through that right leg, and then you're gonna go ahead and bend your left knee, bringing that towards your chest to step up into your lunge. Nice. From here, take your time to find your balance and take your arms up and over. Inhale as you open the chest, cactus arms, and exhale as you once again clasp the palms behind your back. Continue to open through your chest. Maybe look towards the ceiling. Lean forward, deepening that bend in your front leg. Nice. Bring your belly towards your thigh as you rotate your right arm to be planted on the mat and look towards your left arm. Good job. When you're ready, bend that back leg, uncurl the toes as you prepare to cartwheel your arms so that your left arm comes to hold your right calf. Nice. Keep your hips low as you come into this slight back bend by placing your left hand on your right leg and stretching your right hand overhead. Keep your balance here, abs engaged. Nice. Pivot once again as you bring both palms back to the mat. Send that left foot back and you're back into your tabletop. Bring the toes to touch and you're once again going to send the hips back towards the back of your mat. Drop the chest to the mat and you're in your extended child's pose. Doing great here. We're having a nice slow practice. Take your time, get comfortable here. Breathe in deeply. Take one more breath. As you come to sit back on your heels, bring your palms to your knees and stretch through your back. Curve the spine, chest open, and then come into a sort of cat variation, bending as you go. Inhaling, curving the spine. Exhaling, coming to a sort of seated cat. Repeat this process for a couple more reps. And just try to articulate the spine, imagining one vertebrae at a time. Keep going, sinking your breath, and doing what feels good in your body, not really caring how it may look or how you may be perceived. This is your practice. When you're ready, come back to tabletop and transition to sit in the middle of your mat, seated, cross-legged. We're going to take our times in extending the left leg, making a sort of diagonal with that leg, and the right leg comes to rest on the inner thigh of our left leg. We're going to reach up and over with the right hand as we reach towards our toes. Our hands may touch our toes or just reach towards that leg. Cartwheel the arms, come onto your forearms, and stretch through the left side of your body. Nice job. Opening through the chest as always. And we're going to repeat that, cartwheeling the arms, stretching towards your toes. Look towards the sky or ceiling. Chest open up towards the sky as you take the stretch a bit further. Really enjoy the sensation and worry less about actually touching the toes. That's not what's most important. We're going to readjust ourselves, taking it to the other side as we extend the right leg, bringing that left foot towards our inner thighs. Good job. When you're situated, lift that left hand up and over as you reach towards your right toes. Just as we did on the left side, we're going to spend a few moments here, reaching towards those toes, and then we're going to cartwheel the arms, coming onto our forearms and reaching towards the left, stretching through that right side of the body. Chest towards the sky or ceiling, really embracing the stretch and getting comfortable. Switch the arms once again and reach as much as it's possible, enjoying this stretch and enjoying the journey. Nice job. That bent left leg, we're going to rotate towards that left bent leg, coming into our pigeon pose and dropping our head back, deepening that nice back bend. Chest towards the sky, close your eyes, really savoring the stretch. Nice. Switch the legs, coming into a figure 4. Gently guide your right heel towards your midline and come onto the toes of your left leg, positioning yourself into a strong king pigeon pose. Really get into the stretch. Drop the head back, open up through the chest, get as comfortable as possible, and really just enjoy the moment. We're almost done with this practice. Take an inhale as you come to sit up nice and tall, extending your legs out in front of you. If you can, bring your belly to the top of your thighs as you reach towards your toes. If this becomes sort of a strain for you, especially at the back of your knees, you can bend your knees slightly, dropping your head and coming to take a rest here. Inhaling and exhaling, come back to sit nice and tall. Cross your legs as you bring your palms to rest on your knees. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me in practice today. It's truly an honor. Namaste.